Hey, Chris Liepe here with how to sing with better range. Typically, when someone says, I have better range, they think higher. But this video is going to focus on the whole thing, singing well lower and singing well higher, and being able to do both within the context of one song well. Because a lot of times we get to the point where we've kind of trained ourselves to exist higher and we lose a little bit of lower, or we're really busy singing low and we can't make our voice, it's not elastic enough to go high. So the tips I'm going to give you in this video are going to help you smooth out your range, utilize your whole range, and find notes that you maybe didn't know you had. Tips to sing both higher and lower. From me on the road, between your house and home, there is a churning storm, a burning bones. Tiny baby cry, little tiny bone in the prophet game. Tiny baby grows. All the old man, is it doing what he said? To make a proper home by overturning all the stones. Shows them how to save its precious far beyond the wheel. Spin your life around, driving flesh and blood deep into the ground. Deep, deep, deep into the beyond the wheel, steers life around by driving flesh and blood, blood deep into the ground, to the ground, to the ground. you'd like more personalized help from me with your own voice, you'd like to go deeper with me as your vocal coach, maybe you're interested in private lessons, maybe you're interested in group coaching, maybe you're interested in a course. The best place to start with me is by clicking the link below and joining my free course, Free Your Voice. Let me help you get the fundamentals down, and there's lots of ways that we can work from there. All right. How to sing with a better range. Tip 1. Start by finding your lowest comfortable note and then frying out of it. Demonstrating. We'll go, yeah, I could probably go lower, but that's comfortable. And I'm going to go, that's a G. Yeah. But I'm going to take that G note. And I'm going to practice placing it in my face and in my jaw and in my mask so that I really feel the resonance of it. And then I'm going to fry out of it. It's not just you think you can hear the difference. There's a sheen to it. And then I'm going to fry into it. What I'm doing is I'm kind of massaging my vocal cords by allowing them to have loose coordination and then engaging them fully with good closure over this low, comfortable note. Then I'm going to go down to where it may not be as comfortable lower. Yeah. See if I can get that nice sheen, resonant sound out of it. Yeah. And the going in on a fry helps me do that. You can tell initially I'm more muted when I start to do that. And then I can get the resonance in my voice. Oh, quiet. Okay, let's try. That's an E. That's usually about as low as I can go. Let's see if I can push myself down a little bit. There it is. I got it. So right now, the E flat, I'm able to get that E flat well. I'm able to place it and resonate with it. Sometimes I can get all the way down to that D with this approach. Yeah, almost. There it is. Yeah. But this fry, going in and out of fry and practicing that coordination and then focusing the resonance in your face, trying to feel each note as you go down. This doesn't work so well going high. We don't want to push up to high notes, but it works really well for establishing your baseline lower notes. Now, this works. I just performed that part of Beyond the Wheel, and I'm still able to be low because I have gotten in touch with the feel of loose coordination fry into my lower resonance. Okay, tip number 2. Find your middle voice. Hey, so we were here and here and here. Yes, all over there. Ooh, there's that D. Now we're gonna go here. Yeah. And so I'm an octave up. I'm finding my middle voice, but I'm going to practice sighing out of my middle voice. Yeah. You heard me doing this some during that performance earlier. if I'm doing this, even at the ends of these lines, I'm singing a line. I exaggerated at that time. What I'm doing is I'm awakening my voice to the fact that it's not stuck in a particular range. Because when I'm sighing, I'm sighing into my head voice, if you notice. And then I'm going to scoop up to notes in my middle range. Fry to low all the way up, and then abandon into my head voice. I'm keeping my voice super elastic. People have lots of trouble with this because or lots of trouble exploring lots of range within one song. In other words, singing songs that are really rangy because they condition their voice to exist in only one area. But if you are constantly tapping these other areas, head voice, vocal fry, super low, if you're doing all of these things all the time and doing them subtly, then your voice is going to be able to be more malleable as you work around your different ranges. So we have I'm sighing into my head voice. Okay. Next, push up into where you are going to break. So the edge of your chest voice, let yourself sigh into your head voice like that, and then kick it in with lots of support right as you're about to break. Once you feel that vulnerability there, give it even more and continue up with this sort of sense of chest voice support, compression right in the midst of your vocal break. And then let your voice exit up into what would normally be head voice range. Remember, you're sighing. Ooh, that's pretty high. But it's also nice and dirty. Huh. As I was doing this, as I was sort of sighing up and up and up and injecting more support and allowing my voice to crack, I got all the way up to a D5, a nice, thick, gritty D5. Wasn't perfect, but it was there, and it was free, and I can still talk. Wow. E flat 5. This approach, I was only able to get there in my current state and period by practicing this ramp stair step up, starting really low from fry, then going into middle voice, sighing, having awareness of my head voice, letting my voice be super flexible and malleable, and then working up to my vocal break until I actually break. Pushing into it and then following it up. The sensation's hard to get, but if you work on this, if you work on allowing yourself to break and allowing yourself to crack as you're pushing more and more support in after you abandon into head voice, that's the key. You're going to blend your resonances together like I just did and go really, really high in a nice aggressive way. Now, I will say this. You shouldn't do this until you have properly warmed up otherwise. And I recommend in lots of other videos, warm up with lots of head voice. See some of my other videos, join some of my free warm-up courses that I've got at mymusicalvoice.com, link below. But start with your head voice, before you start doing this so you have a bearing of what is capable in your head voice. Because when you mix these resonances together, you will be using your notes that you can sing in head voice. I hope you found this helpful and that you're ready to experiment. Remember,